Well, hello everyone, and here is my first Kenyan build. This is a UH-1H Huey from Revell / Hasegawa. It's the old Revell Hasegawa kit. In all honesty, I won't pay £10 including postage for this kit. It is showing its age. It's not bad, but like I said, I wouldn't go more than that. And thankfully, I picked up quite a few for that price. Although they are getting harder to find, and of course prices are going up. It's not the best fitting kit, and it doesn't have the best sort of detail. So I think it's a comparison between this and the Italeri one, 1247. But anyway, I've done this in the colours and markings of the Kenyan Air Force. The Kenyans are receiving these helicopters from the Americans, and the Kenyans would make a good what-if ally for my Whatifians, the Malagasi's. So the Malagasi's are obviously building up their presence in Kenya, fighting Al-Shabaab, ISIS in Africa, all of that kind of stuff. And I've given this some Elheim pilot figures, the civilian pilots or early helicopter pilots. So there's a couple of crew figures in there, and I painted this Israeli Air Force sand and BS dark green by Vallejo, which looks right to me from the pictures. I've had to do this all from pictures and had to print my own transfers using water slide decals. Now it should have a couple of little markings there on the tail. I need to put those on. I need to do that with a paintbrush, and underneath it's just pale blue grey from Vallejo. So the Kenyans use a three-tone scheme on their Hueys, and they're being given some Cobras as well from Jordan. Lots of effort going into fighting militant groups and securing peace. So this is a big upgrade for them. Now, interestingly, Uganda, their neighbours, are also receiving Hueys, UH-1Hs, reconditioned and refurbished. But the Ugandan ones tend to fly with door guns, and the Ugandan ones actually have the upturned exhaust on them. So the Kenyan ones are quite basic. I do think they have a couple of missile alert warning sensors on the front, but they look fared over. So other than that, this kit suffices. The aerials are slightly different, and I've just replicated some aerials on the top. And they also have this rather strange marking, which is KAF 1, and I thought it was an S. But it's actually a 5, but it's kind of differently styled. So I've had to do the top of that with a paintbrush. Doesn't look perfect, and I had to print my own roundels. But there you go, the first of several Kenyan builds. The Whatifians are going to be engaging with the Kenyans as partners, and I hope you like it. This is the first of, if you like, my real allies for my Whatifians. Take care. Goodbye.